Hello HUD house hunters, with Colorado-Springs-Foreclosure-Deals.com. Today I'm bringing you 6617 Flintridge Drive, which though it's Flintridge is really north part of Colorado Springs. Woodman is just within eye shot of where we're standing right now for this Flintridge Drive property. Now this house has 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, a 2-car garage. HUD has this thing listed for $163,000, and a nice northeast neighborhood like this, it should easily command 180 to 190. I think this is a pretty sweet deal on a house that needs very little work. Come on in, let's go take a look. So we're heading upstairs into the Flintridge Drive property. Now, as you can probably tell from the exterior shot, this is a bi-level home. So as you walk in, you can either go upstairs or downstairs. As we walk upstairs to start, I love this great room. This starts out with a very large presentation room, which is where you're going to put your couches and TV and furniture and things of that nature. So you'll just hang out in the living room upstairs. Off to the side, we head back to the back of the house, and you've got a formal dining room area with the fan up here. And then as we walk out back, and we'll see this when we leave, you can walk from the dining room onto the deck, which is a pretty good size. From there, I want you to see this kitchen, guys. This looks like a remodeled property. This is what we do when we remodel them. Out of the gate, we put in the new oak style cabinets. So this already has that. The countertops have been updated recently. You've got black, newer appliances, and then throughout this flooring, you've got pergo floor to match with the carpet. So really, this is done. Most of the remodel work that we would have done on a remodel is already done on this property. So this is very livable. It's in move-in ready condition. It's eligible for the $100 down payment program. And guys, act fast because we've got 5 weeks left on the $8,000 tax credit. So let's not mess around. This is the time to get one of these under contract before that expires. And there are 3 bedrooms upstairs, so all the bedrooms on the upper level, starting with this one. And once again, everything's in good shape. I can't tell the age of the carpet based on the style, but let me tell you, it looks great. I mean, honestly, it looks like it's even been recently cleaned. It doesn't match quite between here and the hallway, so it looks like they just carpeted the bedrooms, but just the same, you don't need to worry about carpeting this house because the carpet is good to go. It also has nicer, newer, these are steel windows, but they're the newer style steel windows, so, I mean, for a flip, might be something I'd replace with vinyl, but as far as heating efficiency goes, you're not dealing with the single pane windows that are going to let out a lot of heat. So these should work just fine. Again, we're not looking at remodeling. We're looking at taking this thing as a distressed situation, government foreclosure, and picking up about $20,000 worth of equity for doing nothing at all. So that is a good deal. I guess you could call this the master, which I usually save for last, but the reason I think it's the master is because it's the largest of the group, kind of. It's a kind of a toss-up. It's got this chair railing here, which they had obviously added, so that's a nice touch. The larger nook over here, which would be a good spot to maybe sit a desk or something to that effect. And then perhaps really signaling that this is the master bedroom, it walks directly into the bathroom area. So it's an attached bath, which is a nice feature, something you want to have on a master bedroom when you can. And let's go ahead and use that as an opportunity to take a look at the bathroom. Bathroom looks pretty good. What we have here is a tile floor, which looks to be in decent shape, sort of a light white tile, and then it's got the old school marble style surround. Again, on a flip I'd probably update that with tile, but for right now it's perfectly functional. I think it'll do the job. I really like what they did with the wood wainscoting all the way around, peeling in certain spots, but this looks to be in pretty good shape. And then the vanity and mirror and fixture are all pretty good. So nothing huge that needs to be gutted on this area. This is your only full bath. We're going to see the half bath when we head downstairs. With that, let's head downstairs. Heading downstairs into the Flintridge property, we have another really large living room, but this one comes with a fireplace. So this would be sort of your family room, really good size. And I want you to really take in this whole room. Here's the fireplace and the mantle here, but then as we continue around, you just have a ton of great living space down in this lower level. Now keep in mind, this property is listed at 2,000 square feet by the assessor. However, they counted the garage because this is a bi-level. So one of the tricks of the trade here is you got to know how much of the square footage is livable square footage. And because I knew this was a bi-level coming in, I knew that the basement square footage was inaccurate. We subtract out 400 square feet or so for the basement, and what you have left is a 1,600 square foot house, which is great for the neighborhood, pretty average with the comps in the neighborhood, and again, should support about 180 to 185, and here we are picking this thing up for 163. Great deal. With the other, over here we have the half bath and laundry room. A little dark, so I'm going to let the cameraman go in there without me. So looks like they've kind of painted this a purple color, but it's been updated relatively recently. The vanity is newer, the fixtures are newer, they added tile floors into here, and this is also your laundry room. So off to the side here, you'll see the washer and dryer hookups. So this is where you'll get the laundry. You know, and in general, except for the purple color, nothing we need to change with that. This is in pretty good shape. Also, on all of our HUD properties, HUD takes the time to inspect the property for livability conditions, and they give us a repair escrow for anything that's unlivable. On this property, the furnace checked out, the water heater checked out. The only thing in repair escrow is a small plumbing leak, which we'll address when you guys come see the property in person. Finally, over this direction, we have the garage. Now, this is a pretty good-sized two-car garage. I mean, you're going to get 2 cars in there and then some storage. I don't like it when they include it in the living square footage, but I will say that this is an oversized 2-car pretty confidently, and you'll be able to put all your toys and stuff of that nature. Now let's go check out the deck in the backyard. It's pretty sweet. Come along. We're heading out back at Flintridge, and before I show you this humongous backyard, I want you to really take in this deck. Now, it's a pretty good-sized deck. As you can see, it extends all the way back here. And a couple of other interesting features of this property is the vinyl siding. Now, this is a nice upgrade. Vinyl holds up a lot longer than typical masonite siding, which is common in this neighborhood. So that's one upgrade you don't have to worry about. The roof is a T-lock shingle, but judging by HUD's inspection and my own visual inspection, it looks to be fine. Now, as you're enjoying the deck, what you're really going to enjoy is this backyard. Just look back here. I mean, for one thing, it's actually a really good size. I mean, plenty of room for the kids to play, nice area to hang out. I like that the deck is elevated so you can sort of watch everything that's going on, and you're going to have some great backyard barbecue and have a good time with your family in this backyard. With that, let's go ahead and recap the Flintridge property. Again, we're at 6617 Flintridge Drive, Colorado Springs, Colorado. The zip code is 80918. This home features 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, and an oversized 2-car attached garage. With 1,600 square feet, guys, this should easily go in the 180 bracket. Today, we can get this thing to you for $100 down, $163 grand, $20 grand under market, and we can still get you that $8,000 tax credit, provided we're under contract now by April 30th of this year, and we close by June 30th. Guys, if you're thinking about buying a house, I know a lot of you watch all of these videos, and I really appreciate that, but now is the time to take action. As always, the best way to take action is go ahead and hit the website, www.coloradospringsforeclosuredeals.com. But if you're really hot to try it and you need to go see something tomorrow, like the Flintridge property, call me. The number is 719-649-2500. Guys, I thank you so much for tuning in to this and all of our videos. We look forward to helping you find the best deal in Colorado Springs. I'll talk to you soon.